I'm standing on the highest ledge, right on the world's most windy edge, and making a brand new pledge to never live my life in fear, to make my purpose crystal clear. The reason that I'm standing here, my heart is beating like a drum for all the things that are to come. I take a breath and make the leap, a promise I will always keep.
My old Kentucky home is one of the most iconic 19th century homes in America, located in Bardstown, Kentucky. Named for America's first composer, Stephen Foster's sentimental ballad, My Old Kentucky Home, Good Night. The Federal-style mansion, commissioned by John ROWEN Sr., was completed in the year 1818 and was the centerpiece of a 1,300-acre plantation. Join us for a tour as we walk these beautiful grounds. We hope you enjoy as much as we did. I was letting the peacefulness of the birds chirping and everything before I did an introduction.
Yeah, beautiful over here.
Where are we at today, Captain?
We're in Bardstown, Kentucky at my old Kentucky home, State Park. And this place is beautiful.
They do tours.
They give guided tours on golf carts. They give guided walking tours. Or if you just want to walk around on your own discretion, that's free. And the guided tour on the golf cart, I think, is $18 a person. And the guided tour is $10 a person for adults.
Yeah, it seemed like that's what I read when we came in. But this is a, 17th century plantation. It was first bought from the ROWEN family.
Yep.
And this is also the place where the song, My Old Kentucky Home, came from.
Yep.
We've never been here before.
So we're just going to do a walkthrough and kind of learn it together today.
But if you go back in our videos, might be from last year, I did do a video on the history of this place, but we've never been here. So we're going to walk around this together and see what all we can find out.
Yep, we're just going to walk the trails and learn together.
Yeah, and the first place I did notice as we come down, there is the little cemetery here. I'm going to save that for last to come back and look at.
We'll get some dates and some names on that as we leave.
We have rained for 3 days straight, so it is pretty muddy. Today is Memorial Day.
Yep. So we're going to walk the brick pathway and show you all around.
Yep. We are also going to show you another new location that they just added here in Bardstown. Kind of got a glare on everything today. But this tells about the slave populations and death here. Kind of hard to read. But this does sit on what they call Federal Hill. I'm here reading here, it did say they were talking about the cholera epidemic here. It says in 1842, a hired slave named Isaac was killed in an accident while cutting timber. He was documented as having been buried in a cabin in the woods pasture located southwest of Federal Hill. Yeah, I wish that was brighter so we could actually read.
This one's in a little better shape down here.
Slave assignments and trades in the 1830s. If you want to pause the video, you can go back and read that as well. Look how beautiful the trees are and everything.
Little birds are
on this
chirping.
Walkway. Yeah, just so peaceful. Today I am using my gimbal. Well, we've been so many places the last few days. I can't remember which place has my phone holder. But you see this sign here. The enslaved as property in 1796. And here it talks about the values A little bit more of the history here. Here's John ROWEN Jr., anti-slavery faction in Federal Hill. It says John ROWEN Jr. married Rebecca Briscoe Carnes of Baltimore, Maryland. The couple lived in Mississippi during the early 1830s, where John opened a plantation. After the death of John Jr.'s brother, William ROWEN, in 1833, due to the cholera epidemic that killed 8 family members and many slaves, John Jr. returned home to manage Federal Hill and to enter Kentucky politics. So during this time, you know, as most places back then, they had the cholera epidemic that killed a lot of the family and the town and the slaves. And here you can scan the QR codes to learn more history. It says Mac ROWEN, a talented artisan, excellent in boot and shoemaking. Born into slavery in 1820 with a club foot, he used his difference as motivation and became an artisan. Mac married and enjoyed a respectful life until peacefully passing at 103. He now rests eternally at Federal Hill. 103. Long, prosperous life. Beautiful walkway, isn't it?
It's beautiful. After all the years of living around here, the first time visiting this park is crazy.
Of course, yeah, like I said, I've looked up the history and the paranormal part of it, but we've never actually walked the grounds.
I think we're going to come back at Christmas and do the candlelight tour.
Oh, yes.
Tour everything Christmas. That'd be neat to do.
Now, I know, reading online as well, I think they do a Halloween paranormal tour as well. Here's
the one of Stephen Foster. He's the one that wrote, he wrote My Old Kentucky Home. That's such a detailed sculpture.
Was the composer of Kentucky State Song, My Old Kentucky Home. There it is. Trying to tell what he's holding.
Looks like he's holding like a flute.
Yeah, it does. And then in this hand, he's got his paper and pencil. A lot of detail. Even just the curvature of his hair coming down.
I see, yeah.
And it is a foggy, cloudy day. Like I said, we've been raining for a couple of days, so we wanted to go out into some cemeteries today, put out some flags for Memorial Day, but it was just so wet. All right, this way it says the mansion, carriage house, spring house, formal garden, herb and mint gardens, urn garden. Let's go ahead
and show this beautiful
gazebo. And gazebo.
Let's go show the gazebo real quick. Thing's beautiful.
Grounds are just so beautifully maintained. All the fresh flowers.
A lot of people come get married over here.
Now, we did walk through, when you come in, you have to walk through the gift shop and the, I can't think today, my words, the gift shop and like the, where they do the history.
They do a history movie and stuff like that too.
Oh, what do you call that,
Captain? A full tour.
Like a museum. That's what I'm trying to think of. Museum.
They had an old carriage from that era in there. We'll show that too, maybe on the way out. I seen this while you were over there. I thought,
find something. My Old Kentucky Home was dedicated July 4th of 1923.
Look at this gazebo over here. This thing is huge.
Oh, that's what I was seeing in the background. I saw the white steeple at the top.
I'd say that's where, like, oh, somebody's got married there. There's rose petals laid out.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's check this sign real quick. In memory of Stephen Foster, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, July 4th, 1826, who on a visit to Kentucky in 1852 wrote in this house the memorial song, My Old Kentucky Home. The sun shines bright in my old Kentucky home. I'm sure many of you, not here in Kentucky
or that during Derby Day a lot on TV. It was
like the little lampposts that'll light up at night too.
It'd be beautiful at night over here. Here's the urn garden down here. We got to go check that out. That's beautiful. But I can see why a lot of people want to get married over here. And somebody just recently did, because look, there's flowers still left.
You want to walk up there real quick?
Take a picture of them, yeah.
Oh, there's one of my favorite trees. What kind of tree is that, Captain?
Oh, I know the name of it. I can't think of it right off.
Is it a tulip poplar?
Tulip pop.
Or magnolia?
That's a magnolia. Yeah, that's it. Magnolia.
Yep.
You got it.
Looks like the weather's got a hold of that pine tree.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But, oh yeah. Can you imagine? It's a beautiful area.
That's beautiful. Look at that place.
All the little rose petals. But they could have had a memorial service here today as well.
You could have, yeah.
Look at the ceiling. Beautiful.
Now,
and then out that direction is a golf course.
See this hook right here?
Uh-huh.
Now, if the groom changes his mind, that's why he swings out.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he grabs that and swings out the back. He takes off to the golf course.
I was thinking all the people sitting here would take their bats and hang him up there and take their bats and hit him like a piñata.
Like a piñata? This place is beautiful.
You imagine lit up at night having a wedding here?
Wedding up at night, yeah, would be nice. I bet they've done that too.
Yeah.
Look where somebody's.
Yeah, I saw that little rose petal.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some down through here.
This place is in really good shape.
It is. Well taken care of.
Now,
I just love the peacefulness of just hearing all the birds. And
we'll do another video this year, that golf course. I played it before, but me and Marsha's going to play it this year. Yeah. It's one of the most beautiful golf courses around. I don't know
if they can see them right there in the little. There they go, moving.
We'll play the full 18 holes. And there's one of my favorite holes I've ever played out there. Get over a train track up on the side of a hill.
Yep.
Yep, that's really neat. I'll show that one.
And there are some little plaques throughout. You can actually stop and read them all. Like dedication plaques. Like I said, that's the gift shop and museum area.
This is nice.
This is the urn garden.
Yeah.
I'll walk out just a little to show it to you.
Something else we noticed. Here's another like a round ballroom here that they have.
Well, that's what I was pointing up at.
Inside
the gift shop and the ballroom and
they
museum.
Have what they call a veranda out there. They have that. That's pretty too. So they got your rain or shine here. They can take care of it either way. Now we'll head on down toward the mansion.
And we did see some of the ladies as we came through. They are dressed in full attire of the mansion style, what they would look like back then.
And then they always, when you walk in the door here, or if you go do the tours go inside the mansions and stuff, what do they say? Welcome home.
Yeah, when you walk in, they say welcome home. Yeah.
They kind of caught me off guard at the gift shop.
Yeah. So this way will be the mansion, the gardens, carriage house, spring house, and the Stephen Foster statue, which we just showed you. There's also another urn out that direction. See the trees surrounding it?
Hopefully there's a patio comes around to that.
Stepped on a stick. Benches throughout where you can sit down and just relax and take it all in. Can you imagine back in the day, though, living out here, how peaceful.
Oh, so peaceful. It even smells good out here, doesn't it?
All the fresh
flowers.
Flowers.
I guess those are in bloom too.
What are those, azaleas?
No, not azaleas. I'm not sure what they are, but they smell good.
But they smell almost like honeysuckles.
Yeah, they got a honeysuckle smell.
Now, their main highway is right out there, but you really don't hear it once you're up in the middle of here.
No, it's not that bad.
And like I said, this is a state park. We'd read something, was it this morning?
Yep.
They said this is one of the first state parks to actually be located in the center of town.
It's actually one of the first state parks, period, in Kentucky. But it's very rare to find a state park in the middle of town like this one.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle of town.
Yep. Can you imagine, like when it's 100 degrees, how shaded
it would
this
still
is?
be nice up here, wouldn't it?
Look at the beautiful mansion.
There's the one right there. Now,
I said this was called.
they were standing down here during that one thing, getting a picture of the house.
Yeah.
We saw a.
There's a little. Was that the spring house they call it over the hill? Little cabin.
Yep, that's the spring house. That's where the actual water spring is in.
Mm-hmm.
But they were standing right down here and got a good view of it. Let's go walk down there and get a good view of it. Show a good picture of it.
We get this sign really quick.
Okay.
Federal Hill, my old Kentucky home, inspired for the state song of Kentucky by Stephen Collins Foster in 1853. Judge John Rowan was a cousin, owned and had built the back wing in 1795 and the front in 1818. The Federal Hill became re-owned as a center of legal, political, and social activity. In Senate, Rowan led amending U.S. judicial system and ending imprisonment for debt. I don't know if there's anything on the back really quick. Same thing. Captain, you're glowing down here in this foggy day.
Now, back about, I think it was maybe 30 years ago, I had a real bad tornado come through here.
Yeah.
So all this open property over here that looks open, it really looked like this over here. It had that many trees. Because I remember it as a kid, or as a younger person, how all the big oak trees and stuff were all ripped out.
It was actually blocked even more.
It was blocked even more. You didn't see any of that. It was just like this over here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That says, my old Kentucky home garden was dedicated in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Kent and Mary Evangeline Wheeler.
Now here's a good spot to get a good picture of it up there.
Little garden.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
It's a good
seeing
spot.
A good view?
Get a good spot picture of it.
Oh, yeah. So this would be the front.
Yep.
I like all the stars that they put on them.
I do too. I like that. Now we'll walk up and get a closer look.
Those flowers smell really good. I've noticed across the street too, the old rock walls.
Yep, a lot of rock walls over here too. Yep.
Okay. Birds just singing.
Yeah. I'm a big park person, so
yes.
Every state has state parks. Get out and enjoy them.
That's one thing. If you've watched our channel, we love to visit all the state parks.
Yep.
Especially for hiking, with fishing.
Yep.
At the state parks.
Now we'll go up this way, and then it goes around that way. So
it's a cute little set of trees there, bushes. Got like a little sundial out there in the middle.
Very nice. Oh, look at the old whale.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, we'll go right by it though.
Yeah, we'll pass it. As you get up here, down there it didn't look as tall, did it?
Yeah, it's very tall.
Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3 floors here, and 4 if there's a basement under it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure there is.
It amazes me how good these old places hold up.
You want to go? Will it make a circle, or do we need? Yeah, that ends right there.
Oh, it goes on around, I think.
And you could walk down to this spring house here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's where your mansion tour would begin.
You come out here.
Oh, look at the door. How tall.
Oh, that's huge. How tall the windows are, too.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be getting those at Lowe's.
Alright, let's check out the spring house real quick before I passed it up.
All right.
It's like a little old cabin. Now the little spring or brook comes up through there.
Yeah.
See all the cattails? Don't know if this sign's going to be legible. No.
I can't see that one. Nope, no sign on that
That's
one.
a shame. They should have. Yeah. I'll just go to the top of the
now
stairs.
we know what
here.
that is. Oh, I've seen that 100 times.
Yeah, we go through here all the time. I just kind of let you see from the top. Neat little spring house. There's a view. Imagine living in that. Beautiful
Oh, it is.
view from down there.
Yeah. I definitely want to come do that candlelight tour.
Yeah, we definitely want to come, especially do the tour inside the mansion.
Yeah.
So that would make the video too long today. So
yeah, we just haven't stopped by.
We're walking around and doing the outside tour today, and this will be something to look forward to coming up soon. Inside the mansion tour. If that's something you're interested in, leave it in the comments below.
They told today that we heard a thing about this, that when they did, when Kentucky did take over this house, that they left over 75% of the furniture. So 75% of the furniture is original antiques.
Yes, that's one of the things I was going to talk about is the piano that she has in there. It doesn't have the ivory keys. It's got the mother of pearl keys.
Yep.
That she had made from New York, it said.
Has a lot of neat stuff in there.
And I'll ask you guys too at this point to hit the like button and subscribe and share out so it helps our channel grow. Here's the old cistern.
Yep. Oh, still got the brick on it.
There's the sign.
All the gutters went into this. That's a lot of gutters too.
The side view. So you know that these chimneys, there's going to be a fireplace at all those.
That's probably the kitchen back there.
Yeah.
See?
Could be.
And there's the carriage house.
Yep.
See the carriage house? Now we can come back around and show the front of it.
And this is
that's the orchard.
That was perfect. You come right out the back into your orchard to pick your fruit.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Well, sure was a big vegetable garden right here. But outside the kitchen, oh, that is a kitchen. See the garlic hanging in there? Yeah.
Now you said it was a vegetable garden.
Yeah.
Perfect setup, like I said, coming out your back door, getting your vegetables.
Yeah.
Walking over, getting your fruit. And then back that direction was the farmyard, where they had their chickens.
Sure, they had chickens and hog pens.
Probably chickens, turkeys, quails, you name it.
Yeah.
And that's
I think we gotta go back around this way to go out that way.
Yeah, I wanted to get this carriage house. Here you go. You can go under.
Oh.
In the carriage house.
Okay.
Now I wonder what the holes in the brick are there.
That might have been where they cured their hams and smoked their hams and bacon and stuff too.
So you think that's like a little area?
It'd be like a smokehouse off the kitchen. I know on the guided tour they'll definitely talk about that. I'm pretty sure it's something like that.
That's just like an indent they filled in there.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something to do with food prep.
And here are the restrooms.
Because when we went and done the...
Like my left water running.
Yeah. When we went and done the all the big towns in Harrisburg and stuff, the big houses, a lot of them had smokehouses built on to the kitchens.
Yeah. Here's the back side. So the original part was this section.
Yeah.
And they added this on years later.
I love how they done that. That's really nice.
Now this door is open here. Let's see if we can take a peek. Oh, I think you're correct.
Was it smokehouse?
Where they cured their meat, the smokehouse.
Yep, that's it.
I saw this to
That's
the
a
side, and I was
salt.
like,
They
you can
used to
come in
bury
there
them.
to sign to read.
They used to bury them in salt. Oh yeah, and look, they would hang the hams from these big rails like I did as a kid, like we did as a kid.
Yep.
And that's the salt that they would cure them in.
There's the back of a fireplace there.
Yep. I
Very
thought that's
neat.
what
Just
it was.
imagine.
That's the smokehouse.
Back
Those
in
hoses
the
what gave it away.
1700s, people back here doing that.
Yeah.
Had the little pot.
You saw us taking down a building at our farm the other day.
Mm-hmm.
That was our old meat house. We would hang country hams from the rafters and country shoulders, which shoulders are the front and the hams are the back. And then we'd hang bacon and have it all sugar cured. And I'd go out there and cut it down in the fall and bring it in prepping. We done it. We didn't do it in a big box like this. We salted ours in a big drum and a big metal tub. Yeah. Because we didn't do as near as many as what they was going to be doing, but
still has the salt in there.
Yep. And you
now
see
this here, would this be like where they would grind wheat and corn or something?
That could be where they're chopping block, where they're chopping them up out here.
Oh, okay. I just saw this hole here, and then usually when you see that, it's like where they're grinding something.
We didn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Then they dry their herbs out here. See the herbs for the sausages and stuff. That's probably sage.
Yep.
Put sage in the sausage.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
They scalded the hog in the pot. There's where they used to scrape the hog, and this was to butcher the hog.
Yep.
And then salt the meat.
And then hang them up.
Smoke the meat.
But
here you can see, here's a 1930s photo of the guest visiting the Federal Hill, going inside there.
I always wanted you like a chopping block like that, like waist level, where you get above it and come down on it.
This Federal Hill Smokehouse was constructed as an original section of the rear service wing, or L, of the mansion, and served as the plantation smokehouse for curing and preserving meat for consumption by the Rowan family and the enslaved servants of Federal Hill throughout the year. To avoid bacteria growth and insects, meat processing typically occurred during the coldest months of the winter.
Yep. I always done it when it first.
I like how they have that out there to show you.
We always done it when it was frosty. The colder the better.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard this expression, cold enough to hang meat?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from, right there. You want it really icy, you want it really cold out.
All right, then there's a formal garden, a boxwood garden.
Let's go out this way to the boxwood garden and check it out. I don't think hardly anybody does that anymore, hangs country hams and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There might be a few people.
I could see some farmers maybe.
Yep.
You imagine coming out here getting in your horse and buggy.
Getting your horse and buggy and heading to town.
Yeah. Another time, they must have took the ones that didn't look very good and they're getting some new ones. I love how you walk down these paths with the trees on each side or the flowers.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Birds are just as happy today.
Oh, look at that growth on the bottom of that tree.
I was just getting ready to point that out. If I could zoom in. I guess that would be the root system of the tree or some kind of growth on it. A very tall tree. I hear Captain knocking on something.
Well, that's solid. That's solid.
You all know from videos, he has to knock on everything.
This is one of my favorite trees, the boxwood tree.
Boxwoods, they've got them trimmed pretty good. We have some of these at home.
Yeah. These are where you see in all the English gardens. See how dense they are?
Yeah.
And they're meant to trim. You want to keep them trimmed.
Yeah, as these start coming up like this, is above the other.
They've just trimmed these. See all the dead ones on there?
Yep. Shape them to all the same length and squares.
They need to borrow my hedge trimmer. Look how crooked that is.
I was thinking the same thing.
I get that real flat with it.
You just trimmed ours the other day.
Yeah. Oh,
but it'll look like, after you trim them, you'll see this wood like, oh, they're dying. But no, that's the way they look.
When as soon as the sun hits it and the moisture hits it, it'll green right back up.
Yep.
Like this right here. now that they've trimmed that, see how green it is?
Yeah.
That'll flower right back out.
And trimming is what helps them,
yeah,
you know, stay maintained and to grow,
yeah,
stay healthy. This doesn't look like it, but where they've trimmed that, it's all going to come back green.
Yeah, it'll come back in now. Yeah, they a little crooked on
Yeah, whoever did that must not have their glasses on that day.
Oh.
But like I said, they might have started this when it started raining the other day. We've been raining for days.
Golf cart run over there or something.
Oh man, tire tracks right through the flowers. Such a beautiful plantation. Go up
here and come back down.
Captain, make a lot of noise up there. Of course, closer to the golf course.
Yeah, that's the golf course over there. Guess we'll make our way back to the cemetery.
Just also, I think we got a video before this that'll probably tell you when we went out to eat yesterday, but we have got the farmhouse finished. Realtor came out, so we were able to get away. Of course, the weekend that we finished, it's been raining all weekend, but we were able to get away today and yesterday a little and actually get back out filming. I've missed it so much.
Yeah, I missed this too now.
We were just talking this morning about we missed going hiking, and I don't know if anybody else noticed it too. When you go hiking, you smells like pencil shavings.
Yeah,
when you're up in there hiking
up in the forest.
Yeah, yep. We were like, oh, miss that smell. We're ready to go hiking again.
So we're gonna hit in on our little place back, our other little place back there, and get it all cleaned up this week, and get tidy up some things, and we're gonna pop that one on the market too. So
yeah.
It's going to take just a little bit. I got a few extra little things to finish up there, but then we'll be out doing more videos. But we're going to take the time to do the videos now. We had to get this, we had to get the one finished and done.
The farmhouse section.
Yeah, it was so much.
Now this week, we'll be concentrating on the back section, the separate part of the farm. Got to get all that fence painted. We get to become fence washers. Look at that tree, how it just, the pine.
Oh, yeah.
This one here.
Oh,
how it just, almost like a shaggy pine. I don't know what you'd call that.
Well, it's pretty.
Now you feel the difference in the breeze once you come up to this area?
It's 10 degrees cooler up here under these shade.
I would love to live in an old plantation house.
Yeah. They probably say that for the right amount.
Yeah. Now, that was funny. We're here today because this morning we saw on the news, like you had mentioned earlier, that they were showing the inside of the plantation. So
yeah, they were over here doing a expo or a review about the BARDSTOWN.
So I kind of know what to expect in there, and I'm excited about going in. But like I said, that would make the video too long, so we're kind of separating them.
And then the people will be dressed in their clothes back then too. So
the actual attire is how they lived back then. Got some more people coming in.
I'm going to talk to the lady when we leave and ask if they do the candlelight tours or something like that at night.
I would love to find out if they still do the paranormal tours.
Yeah.
Now, I'll have to go back and look at my paperwork, but in all my videos of the history of the plantations in this area and out towards our area, this Federal Hill has a significance to Civil War. There was something significant that happened.
Yeah, we'll have to find that out. We'll research it.
Because after I started researching, I was like, wait a minute, all my places are connecting.
All these big old estates are just a big circle. It's so detailed, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty. All right. Making our way back up to the cemetery, which I'm assuming is just the family cemetery for those.
Yeah. If anybody's ever out out and over this way, stop in and do this. This was a nice little walk.
It is.
And
I mean, it's free to come out and walk the grounds.
yeah, I think it's handicap accessible because see, there's a ramp over here.
Yeah, it is. That's why they've got it all.
The ramp. I think this is you could definitely get a scooter around here and a wheelchair.
Definitely push the kids in the strollers.
Definitely a stroller. Of
course, no pets allowed.
Stroller for the kids, and definitely handicap accessible. I mean, wheelchair accessible or scooter accessible.
Now, don't they? They also have a campground attached to this too, as well, right?
The campground's on the other side of the golf course. Yeah,
and then across from that campground, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a dog park.
Yeah, there is a dog park. Yeah. Yeah. There's a big, nice dog park over there too.
We drove up in there one day at the campground to have a picnic.
Yeah.
All right, here's the cemetery. There's a little gate over there. I'm sure we can go in, but it's just so muddy.
I see some Rowans right here.
This first one here is also a John Rowan. Yeah. I was trying to read from standing here. I don't have my glasses on, but that one's got October 16th of 1900. Yeah, these have just such little writing, unless I'm right up on them. Yeah, these are all the Rowan family. I've noticed a lot of them are named John. This is a John Milton Harney, born in Delaware, March 9th of 1789. Elizabeth Rowan, wife of John Milton Harney. Okay. I was wondering, like, that said Harney. I was like, okay, I thought this was Rowans, but Elizabeth Rowan, yeah. This is the wife of John Milton Harney.
Yeah, same.
Now his shows he was born in Delaware in 1789. Doesn't have his passing date. Now hers, she was born January 27th of 1798. Died January 11th of 1815. Oh, look at the beautiful angel. And that's Madge Rowan Frost. I'm getting ready to sneeze. I'm trying to hold it back. Madge Rowan Frost. Beloved last mistress of my old Kentucky home. Okay. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on.
Would that be Stephen? That wouldn't be Stephen Foster's wife, would it? No.
She was the beloved last mistress of my old Kentucky home.
Part of the song on there, "Weep No More, My Lady."
And there's John Rowans. Born July 12th, 1773 in York, Pennsylvania. Died July 13th of 1843 in Louisville, Kentucky.
Took a long time to write all that on there with the hand back then, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful little cemetery.
Yeah, nice area.
I like how they put the brick wall around it too to preserve it.
Yep.
It's muggy out here today. We've had that rain the last few days.
Humid.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you're ever in Bardstown, Kentucky, make sure you come out and check out my old Kentucky home.
You can take a guided tour.
Yeah.
We just took a self tour.
Yeah, we did the self tour, and we read that you can get a guided tour for $3. But then if you want the mansion tour extra, that's $10, right?
We'll have to look that
or
up. $14. It's not bad.
It was $10 or $14, but per person.
But it's
I know it was
nice
like
tour. And
5 and under was free.
And they give very detailed descriptions, like of every part of it.
Yeah.
Like every one of these things, like the cemetery, the even the urn garden.
Yeah, they're going to tell the history.
They're going to tell everything about it. Yeah.
We just wanted to come out and walk around today while we're waiting to go to another location, but also to visit and see. Like I said, we've drove past here for years and years and years.
Oh, yeah.
Have never came up
Never
in here.
came up here, and I'm glad we did.
Yep, visitor center, gift shop, parking, restrooms, and business offices as well.
Yep, and this is where you can do the indoor weddings, and they have the, what would you call this out here? I called it a
gondola.
I don't know, but if y'all know what that is, let us know. It's
What, this little section?
Yeah, this whole section here is really
around
nice.
it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, nose running since I sneezed.
All right. Hope everybody enjoyed this. We sure did. Learned something new.
Oh, it says no pets allowed indoors. So I'm assuming as long as you pick up after my hair, you can walk them on the tour.
Probably good.
Just not in the mansion. All right.
I don't know the video.
I'll cut it off once I get in here. Beautiful carriage.
That was great out there. That was really beautiful.
All right, we went to the gift shop. I always get a magnet of the places that I go to and we collect them. But you can see there's plenty of parking.
And the people in there are super nice.
Beautiful.
And we did find out they're going to have some tours in October.
Yes, we did. I didn't want to film because I didn't want to put her on the spot, but they do. Of course, you were asking about which one?
Candlelight tours at Christmas. And they are going to do the Dickens tour, I think, at Christmas. And it's all candlelit. And
of course, you guys know what I was going to ask.
Yeah, we know.
I was like, so do you, most places I know still do it. Do you all still do the paranormal tour? She said, yes. We actually have two different ones. One was Weep No More tour.
The Weep No More tour.
And then the other one was... She just told us. There were two different ones, but she said they're both in October, so I'm definitely going to check those out. She said the booking starts around August probably. So
sell out every
she said
year,
make sure you keep updated on the website. That's another thing, too, I like about the state parks. You can always go on any state park website, just like we did when we did our the Ghost of Perryville Battlefield last year, which we are going to be going in October to do a what?
Nighttime.
An overnight investigation. Just the two of us, all alone out there. Ooh. Can't wait for that. I'm excited. But definitely, guys,
go to your state parks and check them out.
Go to your state parks. I mean, we did this one free, but we're going to come back and do the inside tour because the video is going to be so long.
Well, we can split it up.
I mean, for such a beautiful day, a beautiful place.
We have passed this place a dozen times,
You learn so much history of the communities.
Yeah, in my lifetime, I passed this probably, I'm going to say 500 times.
Oh, I'm saying we passed it more.
And always have talked about it. And today we were just riding by and I just whipped up in here.
And then, sorry, I hit my microphone. What did she say as we were coming out?
You're always welcome home.
She said, you're always welcome to come back home.
Yeah, come back home.
So we thought that was pretty cool. But
they're so nice.
Always get out and check out your state parks. We love them. Like this one didn't have a hiking right here, but you go and you learn so much of the history.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to get all that taught in your books at school. And
no. These people have studied up on this. They know everything there is about these places. And that's not only here. It's in every state you're in and all those national parks around you, or state parks.
Yep. My magnet was $4.
Yep.
So, see, I mean, you're going to go out and spend $50 just a couple to eat somewhere. Why not come out and spend $4 on a magnet, $10 for a tour?
Yep. Have a good time.
Then you can bring your picnic as well.
Yeah. They got picnic tables out here. And they also have restrooms here out back. If you were...
Well, they had them inside and outside.
Had them inside and outside. So if you're on the tour.
But till next time.
Let's see what's out there.
Let's see what's out there.